Hello, welcome back to our Phoenix Wright Aces Justice for All. We're in last episode. We failed. Like, horribly failed to save Maya because we didn't get a not guilty verdict, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. I don't know if I just screwed up royally, and there's multiple endings to this. Whatever the case may be, it's March 22nd, 5:24 p.m., Writing County Law Offices. I hope that this doesn't end horribly.
Mr. Maya! Mr. Maya!
There, Pearls.
I can't take it anymore.
Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict, and so far the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Cheer up, we don't have the time to stand around crying, we have to get going.
You're right. Mr. Maya's in much more pain than I am.
Yes, that's right, so...
Hey, you guys, not a contra, pal.
Mr. Scruffy Detective!
Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now.
You're just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I can't even talk to you, pal.
But we're kind of busy right now. Okay, what do you have to say? So, what are you gonna do from now on?
What do you mean, pal?
Well, you've been fired, right? So do you have a new job lined up yet?
All that. What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday.
What are you talking about? You don't have another payday.
I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal.
Say what?
You'll be searching for things that'll prove Mr. On Guard's innocence all day, right?
Well, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal.
Yay!
I got lots of experience investigating and watching other people's places.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Okay, by the way, what's your best dish?
It's the noodles, pal.
Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Yay! Gumshoe's on our side now! Well, I mean, he was kind of always on our side, but he was the detective of the prosecutor, so technically he wasn't, but now he's really on our side. Awesome!
That was the first time I'd ever seen Mr. Edgeworth like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that? That's horrible.
But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally.
The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony, but I still think there was something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing.
You mean about that thing, pal?
Why would you want to? No. I mean, almost need to frame Mr. On Guard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day.
Then you're saying that testimony was a lie?
Not a lie per se, just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning?
Miss Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal.
But she's going to be okay, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but...
Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital.
Which one?
What? Are you going to visit her, pal?
No, well, I was kind of thinking about it.
Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal.
Let's go let her whip us, Nick.
Yeah, that's not something you want to get used to saying. No, I'm definitely not going.
Let's see.
Of course, it's the Hottie Clinic. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Oh, I'm positive that it can. March 22nd, Hottie Clinic reception. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place.
Yes, are you here to visit a patient?
Hi. Wait a second, you're...
Yes, I'm Director Hottie.
Why are you still here?
Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
Director Hottie. Edgeworth.
Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it?
Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because, you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes, yes, and that surgery, he went well.
You have my gratitude. Looks like Edward doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes, but I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all. And when I snuck up on her real secret like, she would scream really loud. Yes.
I see.
But she's really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I can use.
Okay, you're just a creep. For once, I'm happy that Franziska used her whip.
Go back to your room. You're so mean, Mr. Frisky. But that's good too. Okay, it's time for my IG drops. And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I knew I shouldn't have come here. Nope, don't examine, just talk.
I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning.
But that would have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case.
It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you with that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict and Mr. On Guard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have such proof that I made a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime?
That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not, I have only one objective, to find On Guard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means.
Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said that if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, that On Guard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know she was...
I think visiting hours here are about over, so if you'll excuse me.
What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in an argument. Edgeworth, what do you have to say? What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far... but you wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, White, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there, and that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Witness, that card. Give it to me, hurry. Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. That card. What in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, White. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigation scheme has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. The task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelley the Killer. Oh, yup. And suddenly another piece of the puzzle falls into place. So, riddle me this, Batman. Why would Miss Andrews have that card? And just as his name states. He's an assassin? He's an assassin. So who is this Shelley the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Long-standing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it is a part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The Killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelley the Killer, huh? My situation. I noticed something in the trial today. You were behaving... Oh, we didn't tell Edgeworth! I could have sworn we said something, but we didn't. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right. Listen. You need to know something. One Corrida was killed by Shelley the Killer, and the client who ordered the job is Mad on Guard, your own client. Please stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, If you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Sherry the killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Letter of introduction added to the court record. In any case, I must attend to the preparation for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me. He's not gonna be able to save her. He just can't. We have to prove that On Guard didn't kill. So that's interesting. We have to prove. Because that's the thing. The killer said that he'll let Maya go if we get an acquittal for Matt On Guard. But if he's the actual killer, that means we prove him guilty in the process, and wouldn't that also kind of leave him in a pretty rough spot?
Do you think Mr. On Guard hired an assassin?
No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya, please. All I ask is you make it home safe and sound. We're playing as Maya again? Yeah, we're playing as Maya again.
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around.
Okay, time to go. Date, time, and location unknown. What the heck?
What is this place? I got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well,
I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. Okay. Well, my first question is, what in the absolute heck is this?
what is this thing, an antenna, I guess?
Yeah, but why is it in the living room?
And is this a VCR? There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets around here, but what is an antenna doing here?
Okay. This also catches my attention, this photo right here.
There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see, it says with love.
Oh, the plot thickens. The plot thickens.
I bet this could be a clue.
Okay, can we leave?
Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there.
Okay, what about the teddy bear?
That's weird. What's a figurine doing in a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Aw, how cute.
Well, this bear came from the toy store at the hotel, by which I, of course, mean the Juan Carrito's room.
But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. What if it's some kind of puzzle or something?
Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
He is?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Ways.
Ways, you mean?
Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, right?
Dead?
I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin.
No way! You're lying! I mean, an assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be.
Nick!
March 22nd, 7:04 p.m. Hottie Clay reception.
Mr. Nick?
Oh, yes, Pearls. Got caught up in my thoughts about my situation.
Mr. Edwards has left, you know?
I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. On Guard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
So to the detention center we go in that case. Move. Detention center. Okay, March 22nd, detention center visitor's room. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today. I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh yeah, there's a message here for you.
A message?
It's from Matt On Guard. Here you are.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. Let's see what it has to say. To Mr. So I just wish I gave this guy a surfer voice. Surfer voice. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden?
Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shoe. I didn't put in a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shoe for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, right?
I feel like I have better things to be doing than feeding your freaking cat.
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm sure poor Shoe's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, because that's definitely what we need to be worrying about at this particular point in time. Guess I go check up on his cat. Okay, then. How get there? Go here and then go... How do we get there. How can we... I'm assuming we have to go to the hotel first, since he said it's down by the hotel.
Alright now, Mr. Nick, let's go look for clues. We have to for Mr. Maya's sake.
You shall... Oh, it's gonna be Oldbag.
You shall not pass.
Yep.
Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed pedophile. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although, I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But what I really wanted was something much more valuable. When Edgy Boy's heart, I wanted it all for me. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside of this old bag. Ah! Miss Oldbag! Keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in, and no air gets out.
Why do you keep putting it on?
Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this. Or here's an idea. I just show you this. Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at...
What? You want me to look this piece of... Edgy poo?
Is that her perfume from Duramora smell?
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct this investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly?
That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand?
Oh, thank God.
I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad, and I won't let you off the hook.
Yeah, right.
It looks like she has a strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know nothing's going to come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Yeah, well, they can be told and shared, but they also don't have to be reciprocated. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation. Just leave! Nobody wants you here! What now?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into Angar's room today. Why? The police main investigation team is going to be in there all day, dear.
I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So don't go in there. Sit one-footed there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag.
Oh, I'm so scared. Okay. Well, we came here because we needed to go to living room. Assuming this is On Guard's living room. March 22nd, On Guard. Yep, On Guard Mansion living room. Sure is dark.
I'll go turn on a light.
But the... Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Yeah, you just have a random motorcycle suspended from the ceiling because lol, why not?
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shoo the kitty cat.
Oh, you know what? Maya's here. Maya's here. Because look, okay, he has a cat, right? There's a little cat door on the main door over there. And it's the same shape and size as the one that was found in the room where we played as Maya. She's here. Maya's here. And that means that the butler's also, the killer's also here. So I guess this is Shoo.
Ah, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shoo. Meow.
The cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. May I help you with something, mister? Oh, we're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. On Guard's lawyer. The Masters. Yes. It's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I'm the family butler, John Doe. Really? John Doe? Really? Okay. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. On Guard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. Had to be butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for... You know, I would have thought Mr. On Guard the kind to have a maid over a butler. That's a very cute cat you got here. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoo. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Well, then I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Matt's note crumpled into a ball and thrown away. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Matt On Guard didn't think, that there was anybody at home to feed the cat. Which means he doesn't know that he's here. Which means the killer is just hiding Maya in his house. Because lol, why not? We should probably get... It is true, however. What I did say that Maya is being hidden here. That's 100% true. She's absolutely hidden inside this house somewhere. but I don't think On Guard knows about it. There's also a lot of being proud of him being a butler, the charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now if you'll excuse me. That's not ominous at all. Okay, let's actually go back to the hotel and start investigating now. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Okay, hallway, anything in the hallway? March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, hallway.
Hey, city boy.
Lotta, you're still here?
Wrecking course. An investigative photographer eats her stars in her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But, do you have a camera? Wreck given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have a mind, you bread thief?
Why can't you drop the thief thing already? Okay, what do you have to say? Night of the murder. I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What, you really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got?
Lotta, you were loitering in the hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but
Brace yourself, Phoenix, here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
Guess this means there's no one who could tell us who came and went that night. So about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that ditty I wrote?
Yeah, can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about Engard shoving his manager lady on the corridor?
Yeah.
Ah, well, I reckon you'd best not to believe in that.
What?
Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, just a lot of random bulldooders. Hey, what's with ya? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, and why do you look like you? Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? Ah, my baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with the red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
Well, that kind of is how it is.
Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera.
You want me to do what?
Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera's just a tabloid, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you then.
And you too there, little one. Do keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find... Would you please just leave already?
Oh, you gotta love Lotta. Okay, let's go to the Corridor's hotel room. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Corridor's hotel room. What the...
Mr. Nick!
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
I hate evil ghosts! Swear!
I don't think it's a ghost, maybe it's a demon? Nope, it's just Oldbag. Although what's the difference really, am I right? Funny.
Ah!
Zoinks, it's the alien! Zoinks.
Who are you calling mainly?
Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here?
What is wrong with youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor one, and you're disturbing me.
Oh yeah, I bet you're real disturbed by our presence. I would argue it's the opposite, it's the other way around. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecile look on her face? Okay, got it. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright.
Now I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
Memories of Corrida. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corrida.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts, in my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. On Guard.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings for all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
The presents, they're all bears, right?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. That is interesting. All of Mr. Corrida's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know. My dear Juan was training. He fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuck it out down by the river going, hey, you sure can fight. You too, bub, you too.
Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, bub.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears.
I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock.
What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
That startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second.
8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver! Hello? Hello?
This is not a phone.
Maya! That was Maya. You haven't heard her, have you?
It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good.
No, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One more day, please. All I ask for is one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please.
I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else after all.
Please. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright.
Alright, then.
No, don't. Stop. What is with this static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello?
It seems bad. Connect.
Damn it. Did the transceiver just suddenly break?
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Ah, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. Sooner the better. Well, Gumshoe has something electric on his body because of fun karma, right? So maybe he can. No, I just went backwards. Oh, what the transceiver? Whenever we're in this room, it starts acting up and hissing static at us. What if somebody can talk to me? Yeah, I was trying to go talk to Gumshoe, but that didn't work. Let's try this again. There we go. Almost there, and go back. March 22nd, Wright and Company Law Offices.
Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
That's nice, thanks.
A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat.
Whoops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal.
You've got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There was one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking about. We should try asking him about this thing.
The transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing?
Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, pal?
When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, pal.
Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself.
No, it's only in that room, which means there's something in that room that's causing an interference. Strange, I'm sure it was making a lot of loud static noise.
Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference? You want to tell me more about that? So what is electromagnetic interference?
It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the cell phone screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Huh? Computer? It's like when you use the driver next to the TV and the screen is looking weird.
Oh wait, that was Phoenix's line.
Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what we were talking about.
Seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this.
So the room you were in when that interference with the transceiver happened, there's gotta be something that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Corrida's room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it, I'm going to sneak into the precinct to get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal?
Wait, Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
We should be going too, Mr. Nick.
Alright, let's go. Alright, like I said, there was something in there that was causing the interference. Let's go back there and see if we can find out exactly what that is. One more stop, and we're here. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Corrida's hotel room.
Hey, you're friendly here, pal.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got buzzed trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly, I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper.
Looks a little broken.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh? By who?
Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure looks a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but
But?
you can't set the sensitivity, so it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Oh, well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal?
We're going to get that sinking feeling.